it's on y'all.
Okay, yeah, there go right there. Just popped up. All right, Shalom Makiam out there. First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to say Brakatah Yahweh,
Brakatah Yahweh,
Brakatah Yahweh Shai,
Brakatah Shai,
Brakatah Yahweh,
Brakatah Yahweh,
Brakatah Yahweh Shai.
Brakatah Shai.
Double honors unto the apostles, that great millstone who taught us his word. While Shalom to all you brothers out there that's teaching his word in truth and sincerity. All right, we want to thank Yahweh Shem Shai for allowing us brothers to get together another session, to teach his beloved word, okay, to edify his elect, all right, because that's whom we do these videos for, all right. So as you brothers and a few sisters out there could see, the title of this lesson is "Who Will Rise Up for Me Against the Evildoers," man. Because that's exactly what we're doing week in and week out, man. On the corners, and as well as throughout the week. Okay, we're the ones that's standing up for righteousness for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And this lesson was inspired by a clip that I seen, because it's still technically so-called Black History Month, you know what I mean? And it was a clip that we're gonna play of these Jakes going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? About they was talking about being violent and non-violent, you know what I'm saying? Going back to the late '60s, man. You know what I mean? Because you had Jakes back then that they knew that the so-called white man was the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? They definitely knew that, but they didn't have the truth though to marry it with, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They didn't know that he was Esau, man. Esau Edom.
Yeah. Hey, the Elder Abba Bivens, he was in the start of his ministry around those times, you know?
Yep. That's right, bro.
So the truth wasn't tying our reality while we going through the oppression. It wasn't tied to the scriptures yet.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Because that's pretty much as far as they could go. You know what I'm saying? It had to, the spirit had to jump on our elders, starting with Elder Abba Bivens, you know what I mean? To be the forerunner. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start with this clip, and then we're gonna jump right into the scriptures,
Yep. From 1968 debate, violence or non-violence.
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
As Mr. Meek said, he wouldn't die standing on his feet rather than to die on his knees. I will die standing up for God, regardless of any circumstance.
Okay. Have God ever told you to let this white man rule you like he is?
Well, young man, your face must be born again. God is a spirit.
No, I ain't born again. I ain't got to be born again. See, I was born in a new generation. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready. It's gonna take young boys like us to win the revolution.
The white peoples realized today that they was wrong for enslaving the Negro. The great mass. May I finish? I'll wait.
Where you gonna go when we start?
Yeah, man. So as you can see, that Jake, he was a pastor, the one with the suit and tie on. You know what I'm saying? He was the Uncle Tom of that time, man. You already said how he basically saying Esau realized that he was wrong for doing what he did. Which is a damn lie, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then those young Jakes, those young brothers, they had the mindset that the white man was the devil, you know what I mean, and they trying to go through the violent route, you know what I mean. But hey, it wasn't the time, man. You know what I mean. This truth had to come out and pretty much go throughout the four corners, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it's going to take the new generation to rise up. You know what I'm saying? So that's an shame to that older generation when he was saying it. Right. He shamed them. You know what I'm saying?
You had something real fast? Or?
No, I got what you called.
So let's get from there. Let's get Psalms 94 and 16. Because we're the ones that's really standing up for righteousness, man. In this time, man. All right. Because our Lord Yahweh Shai, he's the one that's going take this man out, man. You know
exactly. This is Psalms 94:16. It says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?"
Right, the Lord. So this is a question, who will rise up for the Lord against the evildoers? Are the evildoers? All right, starting with the so-called white man Esau Edom. He is the number one evildoer in the earth, man. If you didn't know, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
And who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Because he's also known as the worker of iniquity, man.
Yeah, the mystery of iniquity.
Yep, the mystery of iniquity. Yeah, yep. We could hold that one too. You know what I'm saying? You know, because now he's been revealed as that, man. You know, and we can pinpoint him, you know, through the scriptures. Okay, that this is the man. All right.
Yeah.
This is the worker of iniquity. This is the evildoer, man. You know, and as it is written, you know, the light of the wicked shall be put out. You know?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. The 2 Thessalonians 2:7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Yeah. So the mystery of iniquity doth already work. So he already working this wickedness, man.
Yeah.
You know, only he who now letteth will let, which is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, letting him pretty much build up his track record. You know what I'm saying? Commit all these wicked, heinous crimes, you know what I'm saying, against humanity, against the you know, children of Israel. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on, man. You know?
Yeah.
Until he be taken out of the way, meaning Yahweh Shai gonna have to take his ass out, man. You know what I mean? That's the only way. You know what I mean? Just like those Jakes back then, you know, showing the clip, you know, they probably was, you know, followers of you know, Malcolm X, you know what I mean? You know, whatever was, you know, big around that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they thought that was a way to, you know, to be separate or be sovereign, so to speak. You know what I mean? But that wasn't the way, man.
No.
You know?
That's because after the 60s, the 70s, and then the 80s came where they was getting ready to make Jake into puppets through the entertainment. And then the 80s came, they dropped the drugs on Jake, which basically put Jake out of that civil rights standing up mindset.
Right.
And then the 90s came, they gave him gang banging.
Gang banging. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hardcore music. You know what I'm saying? Kill your own brother. You know?
Yeah. Gangster rap. And during the time of the 60s, 70s, 80s, they killed off all the so-called leaders that was motivating Jake to stand up. All them dudes was getting killed off. And they had really no successors that was carrying a torch after them.
Yep.
So by the time that the 90s came, it was when we had no type of leadership, no direction. We were just going with the flow, like suspended in air. And that's when they programmed us with the music.
Yeah.
They was able to come with the music and program us and tell us that our leaders was entertainers.
Right. You know, and that's why Jake, you know, his favorite leader or whatever, you know, he's an entertainer in some form or fashion.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, something real quick out?
Oh no, that was it.
Kind. So
You want to still go here? Or okay.
Was there a little more on that?
No, I think that was it, unless you want more.
Kind, I think that's it. Yeah, we could read that again, and then let's hit that 1 Corinthians, you know,
Okay.
4:9.
Yeah, I read it again. Psalms 94:16. It says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Yeah, that's right, man. So, you know, it took, you know, for the Lord to set up his men. All right. So you know, we could pretty much chant down this place, man. You know, reveal the devil for who he is, reveal the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Of everything. All right, because this man has did nothing but lies. You know, it says in Psalms 58. You know, as soon as he be born, he go forth speaking lies, man. You know, and his poison is as the poison of a serpent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why Jake's so bummed out, man. You know, they got the poison of the devil on him.
Yep. This 1 Corinthians 4:9. It says, for I think that the Heavenly Father has set forth his apostles last.
Yeah, man. The apostles last, man. You know, talking about the brothers, man. Starting with the apostles and elders. You know what I'm saying? All the way down, man. You know, we came last. You know, because that's where the truth is at, man. You know, you had everything that came before. You know what I mean? Like the brothers were going into. You know, starting from the early 1900s, 60s, and all that, 70s, 80s. You know, you know, and now, you know, the truth of what's really going on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How we're Israelites, man. You know.
Yeah, like I say, in the land of their captivities, their captivity, they should remember themselves.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Yeah, that's a good precept. You know, we could get that one after. You know?
Yep. It says, "For I think that the Heavenly Father has set forth us, the apostles, last, as they were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to the angels, and to men."
Yeah. So we are made a spectacle unto the world, man. You know, and that's why you know we out there, man. You know, and the World Wide Web too. You know, you can find these videos 24/7 pretty much, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, of us teaching the word, breaking down the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, going through the breakdowns, you know. Yet our apostles this week, they went back through you know, the virgin birth, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what the Lord put the spirit on our elders to constantly do. Just to teach, man. You know? So we are made a spectacle unto the world. What does it say after that? Angels.
And then to men and to angels.
Yeah, to men and to angels, man. You know? That's right.
Because even the angels just like, damn. They want to see how they want to see the experience of what it is we doing here on earth. Because, you know, they're different.
Yeah.
They don't eat. They don't drink. They don't give into marriage and things like that.
Yeah.
So that whole realm is different. So when they see us down here fighting, it's interesting to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
They desire to be like, damn, how does it feel? You know, things like that.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Shit, that was it right there, or you want to keep going on that?
What was that? Yeah, that was pretty much on that.
Okay. You want that pre that you called?
Yeah. What was that?
Baruch?
Baruch 2:30.
Yep. This Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. It says, "For I know that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves."
Right, in the land of our captivities, we shall remember ourselves, man. You know, and right now we are in the land of our captivity. You know, this ain't our homeland, man. You know, we was brought over here via slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? The northern and the southern kingdom, man. You know, we were captured or conquered by our oppressor, man. You know, and we have the same oppressor, Esau, Edom. You know, but it says, in the land of our captivity, we shall remember ourselves, man. You know, meaning we're gonna remember who we are, man. Oh man, we the people of the book. We the Israelites. You know. Now we getting into it, man. You know, finding out what Israelite mean. What does that even mean? Oh, he is a prince of the power, man. You know, a prince of God, man. You know.
Yep, and now we know that the Lord promised the people, he promised the people something that he ain't promised any other nation. And it just happened to fall on the Israelites. So we figured out that the promises is for us.
Yeah, that's right.
You got Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, the 1948er. They over there trying to create a pseudo promise, a fake promise of getting a land. Yeah. They call it building a greater Israel, where they trying to basically take the whole Middle East, or the Fertile Crescent, and the whole Fertile Crescent was promised to Abraham, right, from the Nile River all the way up to the river Euphrates. So these devils are trying to create a fake version of what the promise is. You know what I'm saying? They got the New World Order going, where they could basically play God, like they could play the top people on the earth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. But they nothing but phonies, man. They frauds, man. You know? And they can't upset prophecy, you know? The prophecy is, you know, they gonna be in the hole. You know what I'm saying? In the pit, you know what I mean? And they gonna go into slavery, man. You know, in chains, you know, as is written in Psalms, man. 147, 148 or something like that, you know?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So we keep going on that.
Oh, you want to keep going on that? Yeah. Yeah, back in Baruch 2:31, it says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear."
Yeah, it said we gonna know that Yahweh Bashim Shai is our power, man. You know, meaning that we know that we went off in the situation that we're in right now is because the Lord put us there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we went off, you know, worshiping other gods, you know what I mean? And things of that nature, man. So the Lord punished us as a whole, as a nation. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to us, man. That's why we're here. All right, we're not here to be entertainers, or to be a basketball star, you know, musician, or whatever the hell Jake trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Because Jake's still in that spirit, you know. Go ahead, Al.
Yep, it says, "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name."
Think upon his name, because the name is very important, you know. Like those Jakes that we showed in that clip, they didn't have the name of the Lord, you know?
Nah, they didn't, bro.
You know, especially that pastor. You know what I'm saying? Was going to show you Christianity is not it, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude, more than likely, man, he was a Christian pastor, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a 501c3 head ass dude.
Yeah, man. You know, calling on Jesus the Christ, man. You know?
Yeah, knowing that he took some backdoor deal to not teach the full truth. And that nigga supports his family. That's all that nigga care about is his little bitch ass children.
Yep. Yeah, man. Jake sell a soul cheap, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they didn't have the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. You know, that vibration, man. You know what I'm saying? You
A
know?
lot of you niggas sell out because I want to make sure I got everything for my children and all. What about everybody else's children?
Right.
That you lying to them, and they're bringing your lie to their children, thinking it's the truth.
Right.
You get their whole family destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you got your family good. That's why Yahweh Shemal Shai got 2/3 cut off.
Right.
Because them niggas are literally sons of Belial, sons of worthlessness.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know what I'm saying? Selfish as hell. You know?
Like that nigga, Deacon Hakai.
Yeah, Deacon.
And them niggas.
Yeah.
And now they flossing on social media what they have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about they living better.
I'm living better. That fucking that crap, man. You know what
And
I'm
we
saying?
still waiting for any heathen out there. And if you're from the tribe of Edom, you're from the tribe of fucking Ishmael or
Right.
Ham. Where you at representing Yahweh Shemal Shai on this earth, doing the work, calling on the name of the Lord, praying. Where are you at, man? Bro,
Find them. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen, man. You know what I mean?
and if it is a brother that look like a heathen, that brother is an Israelite, and he's claiming to be an Israelite. He ain't claiming to be no Edomite,
Right.
or no heathen.
Right. Yeah, he ain't claiming. Yeah, no matter how he look, you know what I'm saying. If it's a brother out there that look like another nation, he claiming to be an Israelite. Man.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't claiming the tribe of Edom.
Right.
And believing in the Lord.
It says he show off his word unto Jacob, man. You know what I mean? Can't get around that. You know.
Yeah.
You could keep going on that out.
Yeah, verse 33 now it says, and it's Baruch 2 and 33. It says, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, repent. You know, in a state of repentance, man. You know, because that's what we did. You know, and still doing, man. You know what I mean? Remember the wicked ways that we were doing before, and also of our fathers, man. You know, how you know. Pretty much, we got in this situation by going off, man. You know.
Yeah. Shit, it was our people that put that consented to Yahweh Shai getting on the cross.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy, bro. The brother posted a picture. I don't know if you've seen it. It's his rapper. He had it on the shirt. On his shirt, it said "Free Barabbas." On his shirt.
Whoa.
Show you these are the same motherfuckers back then, man.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can find that. You know.
That's crazy.
The brother had just posted it too. Let me see.
See?
Look at
Because
that.
these are the same niggas coming back.
Same.
Reincarnation is applies to wicked people too.
Yep. Look, I found it. I don't know if I can
You
see
think
it's
he
coming.
fresh?
Free Barabbas.
Guaranteed that nigga was probably one of them Israelites in the crowd yelling at Yahweh Shai, man. Guaranteed, bro. I ain't never even seen nobody had no shirt like that, bro.
Yeah. He's a Christian rapper, you know.
And he a Christian rapper?
And he a Christian rapper, bro. Fuck. Go to show you, hey, man. Y'all ain't got it, man. You know? So, yeah, bro. You go ahead.
Yep. It says, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with the oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That promise. Going back to that same promise, man. You know what I mean? I believe that's what's called the fathers of
fathers of the promise.
Fathers of the promise, man. You know, so Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. That's that chosen line. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is still dealing with to this day, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It says, and they should be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they should not be diminished.
That's right, man. So we gonna, you know, get increased, you know, and not diminished, man. You know? So the Lord is gonna just continue to add, you know. Lord willing, you know, we'd be part of that number. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. It says, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them and be their power and they should be my people. And I will no more drive my people Israel out of the land that I given to them.
See, you see? So this is what those Jakes was missing, man. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't connect this part, you know? Them knowing that the white man was the devil, that's as far as they could go. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know how we were sent here for you know, punishment, you know what I'm saying? Just for a season, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord is gonna bring us back, all right, into our land, man. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be perfect as well, man. You know? We ain't gonna sin against our power no more, because we're gonna have new bodies and what does it say? Take out our heart of
a stony heart,
man.
And put in a fleshly heart.
And put in a fleshly heart, man. Meaning that we ain't gonna go off no more, man. You know, and that's what we yearn for, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep. That was it on that, huh? Yep. Yeah, that was pretty much all
everything.
Unless we get some stuff from the comment board.
Yeah.
You know.
We pressed too, so
Kinda.
if it's not there, shit, we could close it. We could play the clip again and close it.
Yeah, we play it. Yep.
Let me see. Is it, you want to check the board or?
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay, I see. Oh, the brother Kawas on the board. Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Let me see.
That brother got that old English.
1611.
1611, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's play the clip back because we pressed.
Yeah, we're gonna play that clip again for the brothers who came in a little later. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna close it out.
Where you gonna go when we start revolution? Whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
As Mr. Meek said, he wouldn't his die standing on his feet rather than down on his knees. I will die standing up for God, regardless of any circumstance.
Okay. Have God ever told you to let this white man rule you like he is?
Well, young man, you first must be born again. God is a
No,
spirit.
I ain't born again. I ain't got to be born again. See, I was born in a new generation. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready. It's gonna take young boys like us to win the revolution.
The white peoples realize today that they was wrong for enslaving the nigger. Not just the great man. Let me out finish. I'll wait.
Yeah, you know, and that's a whole little documentary that they posted. I believe it's like 35 minutes, you know. The brothers, you know, got the time, you know, you could watch. It's pretty good. I watched it, you know what I mean? It's just after that, they're kind of going through it, you know, around that time, you know, in like the late 60s, you know. But yeah, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, this lesson was edifying unto you brothers out there. I even post the clip in there too, so brothers can watch it, you know. Just in case you wanna, you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Yeah. All right, posted it. All right, but yeah, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you brothers and few sisters out there. We're gonna, you know, close it out. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash.
I want to say Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Double honors unto the apostles that great millstone taught us his word. While shalom to all you brothers up there that's teaching his word in truth and sincerity. Stay up, brothers.
Shalom. Yeah.